Apparently, anime from the 2000s are problematic. Why? Because they have incest, child predator jokes, blackface, transphobia, homophobia, fat jokes, stuff about Hitler, and sexual assault jokes. If you find these too much, then there's nothing wrong with quitting.
Being trying to watch our on high school host club, but the twins are so weird. It's not even funny. Just odd.
Hey, Orion High School Host Club is one of my favorite comedies of all time. The twins are just role-playing as incestuous gay brothers. That is something taboo that a lot of rich, privileged, and sheltered yaoi fangirls really love to see. Or just yaoi fangirls in general.
Low-key forget there's homophobia in Auron because of all the gay stuff happening between the cast.
How could there be homophobia if there are gay stuff happening between the cast? If anything, it's the opposite. I guess you didn't watch past episode 1, but considering that this account disabled the replies and demanding attention, I think it's best to leave it here and watch Oran instead. Funny thing is, I watch both sub and dub of Oran, and I think both are great. They have their strengths and weaknesses. If you're one of those people that learn Japanese to consume more Japanese media, more power to you. But apparently, it's wrong. This take is so bad that the OP had to backpedal.
If you learn a whole new language to play untranslated visual novels, then leave touching grass. You need to touch all the trees in Amazon forest.
I see nothing wrong with learning something for fun, even if that's not something you find fun. Maybe you should go touch Katawa Shoujo. That's not even Japanese, but read the Japanese version anyway.
If you learn a language, you got to do something more than just doing it for sake of enjoyment.
I disagree. Learning something because you enjoyed learning is how humanity ascends to greatness.
Yeah, shouldn't have called people miserable if they learned something for fun. That's L on my part.
It's more than just an L. Your next point proves it.
No, I am not monolingual. I am literally an ESL person.
ESL means English as a second language. This implies that you learning English isn't for fun, and that's kinda sad considering how many amazing media out there that are in English, like Katawa Shoujo. We got a couple more random but still very funny hooplas for you all, but before we get to all those, here's a pretty butterfly. Also, I just want to give my personal thank you to all these wonderful sponsors. You are all fantastic. If you want to see your names among these legends, then check out the links down below, just $1, and you have supported this channel a lot. Seriously, thank you so much. And now, let's get to the next hoopla. Here's an old school vibe. This person wants that Euro summer vibe where she has a flip phone, a point and shoot camera, and an iPod. I can see the appeal of having individual gadgets. I used to have a Samsung S23 Ultra so that I can have all these in one basket, but my S23 Ultra broke. It's fixed now, but my girlfriend's brother took it. So now I have the A54 for browsing and general calls, a Sony ZV-E10 for a camera that records great 4K videos even if it's super bulky, and a Tab A9 for reading manga or playing Sudoku. Not convenient, but they're great for their purposes. But check out the text for this thing. No phone summer. No phone summer? But that thing on the left is a phone. What are you on about? Oh, she's talking about iPhones. But hold on a second. Then what do you use to take the picture of all these things then? You're still using your phone. So this isn't a Euro summer vibe. This is just lying to get hipster cred. Which you aren't. So sucks to be you. Women being in social media is a normal thing, but it's nice to hear women admitting their flaws and weaknesses rather than pretending that they are strong to own those evil men. I guess being a girl boss isn't that much fun after all. This woman quits her 12 hours a day online business to work 9.5 hours as a barista. Guess what? She enjoyed it a lot more. She planned to go big with her career and girl boss her way to financial success until she realized that she wasn't enjoying her life. I really don't understand this girl boss mentality. Nothing wrong with women having a career and stepping up the ladder, but I don't know why people didn't get the memo that the higher you step up, the more responsibilities you have to take. I guess between having to be responsible for other people's career or be responsible for misspelling a name on a cup, she'd rather misspell cups. It's a lot easier to deal with. And hey, it's easier than jobs where other people's lives are at stake, like a doctor or a housewife. Whatever life prospects you chose, at least understand the pros and cons of choosing that life before you regret it. This girl bossing trend mostly happens in current year where modern women want to be more independent without needing no man. I bring this up because this next hoopla is somewhat related to a game that has elements of that. Did you know that making a family is something that only the far-right extremists would do? Spoiler for the video game Still Aglow, but one of the endings shows the main character marrying one of the possible love interests and having a baby with her. It's wholesome, but that's bad now, I guess.
It legitimately is propaganda and everybody's aware.
No, having a family is not far-right propaganda, and no one is aware because they're not leftists like you.
Natalism and subjugation of women to the familial unit, a fascist political ideal, is so naturalized in patriarchy that the reactionaries have plausible deniability in pretending it's simply aching for happiness.
Okay, feminist, if you kept painting having a family as a fascist thing, then be a girl boss, strong, independent women all you like if you feel this is what makes you happy. Just don't come crying when you realize that it doesn't make you happy. I don't even agree that family is the right option for everybody. You know how in The Sims 3 we have different lifetime wishes? Just play The Sims 3, you'll get it. You see how the term fascist and right-wing are thrown everywhere for things that are just completely freaking normal? This is a classic symptom of current year online political discourse. Not even political discourse, just totally normal discourse of totally normal things that got co-opted by some terminally online political busybodies that think that anything they don't like is fascist. Here's another one. This is a board that says when you buy from a small business, you're not helping a CEO buy a third holiday home, you're helping a little girl get dance lessons, a little boy his team jersey, moms and dads put foods on the table, shop local. That is true. I'd rather give money to people that use it for things that are useful rather than give it to big companies that waste it on useless garbage. If only they knew how to put their products on online stores and market them better.
When you support small businesses, you support Hitlerism in its purest form.
That's wild. I have no idea where Hitlerism comes from. I guess people online are equating working class people to the Third Reich. No, they're just trying to live their lives. They're not some terminally and politically online person like you. But I guess normal people is a strange and foreign concept online. Moving on to the next hoopla, which is completely unrelated, but it's worth talking about anyways. I knew Felicia Hardy, aka Black Cat from Spider-Man Web of Shadows. Damn, she's hot. She's even hotter in Spider-Man Edge of Time, which this user finds insane. What were the designers thinking? I don't think they're thinking at all. I think they let their hormones do the work, which is perfectly fine, and this includes the male characters. I'm not just singling out female ones. At least the hormones result in some wild creativity, rather than by the book sanitized safe designs like the Insomniac Black Cat. At least you can mod Insomniac Spider-Man and Miles Morales, the only Spider-Man games available on the store that are not Lego. The Activision published ones are delisted from all stores, so if you want to play Shattered Dimensions, sail the freaking seas. Also, can I just say that as a kid, I didn't get to play Shattered Dimensions, but I just find it cool that there are other Spider-Men, and they looked cool. Closest thing we got to a Spider-Verse game, except if you count Lego. And finally, another unrelated hoopla. I don't know what people think about AI that makes them say things like this.
Prediction: AI will displace social drinking within 5 years.
I have no idea how that works or why. Is AI gonna make people drunk and be honest about themselves? Also, there are many ways you can socialize with people without alcohol. Not that I know of, I'm a lonely, friendless loser, but still.
People will use AI earbuds to help them socialize.
With whom? With another AI? Wouldn't that defeat the purpose of socializing? Or is the AI gonna help you with socializing? What kind of dystopian world are you envisioning? Her? Wall-E? .hack?
In 20 years, people will think of drinking as antiquated and humorous as attending a seance. How did people think that was a good idea?
I actually support this, but for an entirely different reason. I don't like alcohol for social gatherings. I'd rather tea or coffee. Heck, I'd rather milkshakes than alcohol. Or let me walk back. I'd rather no social gatherings and sleep. There, that sounds better. And that's all for the hooplas of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more. Don't forget to check out my ABB Show stream channel, link down below. Go subscribe as always. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.